Good evening, Mr. Souza. Good evening, classmates. Today we're going to talk to you about what's plagiarism and some studies that are made about it. Many people think plagiarism is copying or borrowing someone else's idea, like copying a word, like copying a text. But this has another definition, a more accurate definition. It talks about steal and pass off as if this work was yours to use without a credential. This means use a work without saying that it was from another people, from another person. Commit literally theft, present new and original idea and product derived from existing source. In other words, plagiarism is an act of fraud. It involves stealing someone else's work and lying about it afterwards. This means saying that some work or some idea that you told it was yours as if it was originally from you, and it really from another person. Expression of ideas are legitimate and intellectual property. People can say that plagiarism, it's not plagiarism because I can say, okay, what this anonymous person said, I could also think about it. But according to the Culture and Unethical Conduct study, expression of an ideas, legitimate and intellectual property are from each person. It means that that ideas and expressions are from each person. Now my classmates are going to talk more about it for you.
Hi, my name is Alex Rodriguez, and my code is 19192. According to Culture and Unethical Conduct study, who talks about the difference between individualism and collectivism on actual plagiarism, and between the stereotypes of Asian and Caucasian students, individualists plagiarize more than collectivists, and that no significant difference in plagiarism exists between Asian and Caucasian students, contrary to popular beliefs. About the method, the people who participate in this study were business students, Western United States University, with a large percentage of both international students and students from different ethnic backgrounds. There were 169 students. The age range was from 21 to 50 years old, but the 70% was between 21 and 25 years old. Then approximately 55% of the students were female and 45% male. In the procedure, plagiarism was assessed by a software program called Turnitin. The students' very first extra grade assignment was to write a paper on the difference between the concept of affirmative action and diversity. The students were asked to upload the papers to the Turnitin system, but the grade was given based on participation, not in the proportion or extent of plagiarism, which prevent a majority of the class from failing. Once the students upload their papers, we individually remove all side, quote, and bibliographic reference and check for potential error in categorizing the student potential cheating behavior by Turnitin. And now my classmate is going to talk about the results of this study.
Hi everyone, I'm Emerson García, code 19237, and I will talk about some important results we found in the article. Approximately 72% of the population was plagiarism, while approximately 28% did not. First and second hypothesis do not supported by their test analysis. Given their focus on Asian and Caucasian students, they raised several correlations for the two groups. The results were surprising, as collecting plagiarism significantly less than students classifying as unifying and individualist discussion. First, Asian do not plagiarize more than Caucasian, and second, collectivists do not plagiarize more than individualists. With case studies and experimental exercise attempt to include a variety of perspectives, including the interpersonal and social structure elements with an overlay of legal constraints and usage opportunities. According to the article, business schools need to provide clear expectations and try to ensure that all students have the opportunity to develop skills to avoid plagiarism. That international studies can increase the understanding of cultural norms, and that there are opportunities for cross-cultural adjustment. This study contributes to the literature of culture and plagiarism by examining the relationship between individuals, collectivists, and plagiarists. The finding contains popular opinion and challenge to stereotypes. One, that Asians are more prone to plagiarism because of cultural norms, and two, that individuals will follow ethical norms where than take collective peers. And one conclusion is, the article shows culture does not influence if someone makes plagiarism, but working in groups, collectivism, make people do plagiarism than work individually. And of this way, we can learn plagiarism depend of the conduct and norms we live and how we work and try to show the people the knowledge we have.